Up next.
I greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. My name is Roland Seruma. I wish that you enjoy Christmas and use it to cleanse yourselves so that you can become new people by the year 2023.
Come experience education with no boundaries at Ndejje University, where learning is taken beyond the confines of a lecture room. Come experience Ndejje University's Open Distance e-learning ODEL initiative. The program is flexible, reliable, and affordable with an impeccable support system to help you excel in the areas of engineering, health sciences, arts, education, social sciences, business management, basic sciences, and information technology. It will not matter where you are with our ODEL program. Your education experience at Ndejje University will be of quality. For more information, kindly visit our website at www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug or call 0392 730 321. Ndejje University. Come experience a holistic approach to learning.
My name is Samiko Voblam Zabo, every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. I'm here to thank you for watching Ndejje University TV and of course wish you a Merry Christmas and a very prosperous New Year 2023. Enjoy responsibly, stay watching Ndejje University TV, but most importantly, stay safe.
This week.
I hope you enjoyed. Trending music videos of with your host Vector Marshall.
Come rewind, girl, I get the money if you make you mine. If you're loving every night, you make you mad.
It's the V20 countdown.
I'm so deed of my bro, I'm sorry. If no money, don't call me. It's been a long way coming.
TV, your source of knowledge and wisdom.
Uganda composes the East African Schools Anthem. COMESA delegation hailed President Museveni's value addition vision as they visit Kaumu Tannery. Final investment decision to take place in 2023. The 14th graduation of UMCAT underway. Government asked to control increment of school fees of both private and government institutions. The East African University teams arrived at Ndejje University in preparation for the East African University Games. Welcome, this is Live at 8. My name is Maseruka Robert, and we are straight from the studios of Ndejje University TV. This is the news in details. Kadaga unveils the East African Community Schools Anthem on an event that was organized by the UPDF band. This was on the 15th in Kampala. It is yet to be approved by the Council of Ministers. Asle Mojaru has the details.
Uganda launched the East African Community Schools Anthem on Thursday 15th at an event organized by the UPDF band in Kampala. It was composed by Colonel Atenj Kasajja, a former commander of the Uganda Air Force who is currently receiving treatment abroad, and Robert Chizito, the Speaker of the East African Community Students. Chizito Twatwa, Speaker of State Public Inter-University Assembly, drew his inspiration from togetherness of the East African community members, saying that the aim behind this anthem is for Uganda to be on top, and it is expected to be sung by all schools in the East African community.
It was quite a number of things that I based on to form this anthem, as you'll hear it in liners. The togetherness of IALA, because IALA is a board. Today you're in office, tomorrow you leave, but the office will remain. And we want Uganda to be on top. It will be played, as you had told us, whichever and whenever.
The Permanent Secretary, Minister of East African Community Affairs, Edith Mwanje, expressed her sincere gratitude to the team that composed this anthem.
Council must appreciate. If they don't appreciate, this can't go through. And I'm sure they will send it to the summit. A worldwide international song appreciated. So if we can start like this, we have the next step of ensuring that this is bought by all the other.
Honorable Rebecca Kadaga, the Minister for East African Community Affairs, said that the member states, together with the Council of Ministers, haven't approved this anthem, but the story behind it is very interesting and inspirational to all.
And I'm really, really excited about this. The story of this anthem is very, very interesting.
During the event, the director of the band, Colonel Moses Sentongo, said that the anthem has 3 stanzas and composed in Kiswahili language because it's the official language of all East African countries. The Speaker of East African Community Students, Robert Chizito, said after producing the National Resistance Movement anthem, he was asked to take part in composing the students' anthem, and the process took for him a period of 6 months. The voice behind the anthem was composed by the Seat of Wisdom Primary School and the team of 200 UPDF band members who helped in instruments. Agnes Nabugwao, Live at 8.
The delegation for the Common Market for the Eastern and Southern Africa has helped President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for his value addition vision that has led to the opening up of the government-owned state art of leathery in Kaumu Village, Luwero District. Asle Mojaru has the details.
COMESA Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa delegation. They paid a visit to Kaumu Tannery. The tannery adds value to animal hides and skins. The delegation, full of experts in the leather industry, with representatives from Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, Zimbabwe, Eritrea, and Malawi, are in Uganda for their 13th annual regional consultative forum of the Africa Leather and Leather Products Institute. The delegation hailed President Museveni for his value addition in the leather industry. They described Kaumu Tannery, located at Presidential Demonstration Farm in Makulubita Sub-County, Luwero District, as a confirmation that Africa is moving forward.
Madam, for this local initiative that has been established through State House. And like others have said, I think this is what we need to see, even in many other countries where we are able to see a lot of effort from government. Of course, Ethiopia has demonstrated, and Uganda is now demonstrating, and we hope it goes on.
The 12 billion shillings facility that was commissioned by President Museveni in October this year sits on the 10 acres of land with an expansion plan which will cover an additional 10 acres. The State House Comptroller, Ms. Jane Bareche, welcomed the delegation to Kaumu Leather Tannery, saying their visit will help Uganda improve her leather production. She informed the team that despite its infant stages, the factory has shown a lot of potential because the leather produced is on high demand.
This factory was started by the President, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, with majorly 3 objectives. The first objective was to add value to leather, and the second objective was to substitute the importation of leather products in the country, and the third objective was to promote exports in the country of leather products. So as you've moved around, really, you think about it. If we were the ones, would you buy our leather? That's what I want you to guide us in. Would you buy our leather? Because if you as Africans don't buy our leather, then what are we producing for? Are we going to promote export of these leather products that we are producing here or not? That's what I'm expecting from you as a team, from COMESA here today. It's not just a matter of hosting you or you visiting us, but we want to learn from each other. Because I'm seeing here countries that are more superior into leather industry, like Ethiopia, because I went to Ethiopia, I know what it means. Like Kenya, I've never visited your industries, but I hear you are advanced, more advanced.
The Commissioner, Minister of Trade, Dr. Joshua Mutambi, on behalf of the Minister of Trade responsible for value addition, reported that the delegation had fruitful discussions at the just concluded Regional Consultative Forum that was under the theme, Enhancing Market Access of Leather and Leather Products through Integrated Application of Eco-Certification, Possibility and Standards around the value chain. The objectives of the forum included, among others, sharing research undertakings by identifying players on the regional and global level, identifying the key challenges and interventions toward achieving sustainable regional leather sector development, and discussing the potential pathway, capacity building, and technology transfer from both regional and global perspectives. He thanked the State House Comptroller for allowing the delegation to visit the tannery.
We have been subscribing to African Leather Products Institute, which has its headquarters in Addis Ababa, for quite some time. Since it started, Uganda has been a member. Madam, the members that we have here are from different countries. We have Ethiopia, which hosts the Secretariat. We have Kenya. We have Rwanda, we have Burundi, we have Zambia, we have Zimbabwe, we have Sudan, and Eritrea. These members, and Malawi. COMESA Leather and Leather Products Institute, that is structured by the board. Every year they host a board of directors meeting, and then also the regional consultative forum. This year they requested Uganda host, and the government accepted host.
Abdul Hakim Sekandi, who is a board member of Africa Leather Institute and also chairman of the leather industry in Uganda, commended the government of Uganda for the great strides made so far in developing the leather industry, saying it's a start that the dream of adding value to leather has reality.
The leather industry, by the time we started, was nowhere next to value addition. It was just raw export. And through the member states, using the focal points like Dr. Joshua Mutambi, we introduced what we call the value chain strategies. And I'm happy to report that all the member states have got the leather value chain strategies, including Uganda. Uganda one was first in 2015. And very soon, we are reviewing the strategy as well, so that it can test whatever that is happening in the industry. Madam State House Comptroller, we assure you, if the government looks at that strategy, especially the recommendations, have it implemented, the sector in Uganda to be another.
Finished leather is capable of being fashioned into a wide range of products, which include, among others, shoes and boots, belts, gloves, luggage purses, and recreational equipment, as well as industrial items like buffing wheels and machine belts. Anslem Ojaro, live at 8.
Thank you, Chirabo. Now, the final investment of $4.5 billion for the East African Energy Security and Transition Investment Project in Uganda is confirmed to take place in 2023. Let's have the details.
Present all.
As a follow-up of the U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit, U.S. Group Albertine Graben Energy Consortium partners agreed with the government of Uganda that the final investment decision for the estimated $4.5 billion should take place in 2023. The East African Energy Security Transition Investment Project was led by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, and the Albertine Graben Energy Consortium representatives was led by Rajkumar Jandier, President and CEO of Yatra Africa. It also included presidents and chief executive officers of Africa Finance Corporation, Eastern and Southern Trade and Development Bank, Honeywell Baker Hughes. The East Africa Energy Security and Transition Project is an estimated $4.5 billion energy project that will add value to the natural resources supplied by Uganda's domestic oil resources in order to produce a regional energy facility producing finished fuels and associated storage, product transportation, pipeline, and market distribution infrastructure. It is being developed and financed as a joint venture between the government of Uganda and its East Africa partners and Albertine Graben Energy Consortium with its private sector partners. The final investment decision is the confirmation by all investors in the deal of their commitment and a shareholders' agreement to invest equity. It is based on concluding the ongoing talks to, amongst other things, ensure committed feedstock from Government of Uganda upstream, joint venture partners and implementation agreements with the government. The project supports import substitution policy by establishing a production facility to support the domestic regional fuel market. The introduction and adaptation of LPGs at the household level, given nearly 90% of households rely on charcoal, supporting the government of Uganda's nationally determined contribution distributions committed with the Paris Agreement. The project will also supply fuel to support regional industry, including transportation, aviation, agriculture, and manufacturing. It will also contribute towards energy security, the elevation of poverty, and the creation of approximately 40,000 direct and indirect jobs during its lifetime. Anslem Ojaro, live at 8.
Thank you, Frank. Local universities joined their counterparts from the East African region for the commencement of the East African University Games that are going to set off at Ndejje University main campus in Luwero on the 17th of December. Sarah Chirabo has the details.
Ndejje University has received sports teams from East African region to compete in 20 sports disciplines. Foreign teams started arriving at Ndejje University's main campus in Luwero today 16th ahead of the official start of the 2022 East African University Games due on Saturday 17th. The competition started in 1999 by the Federation of African University Sports, aiming at appreciating sports in higher learning institutions. Uganda has dominated the Games by winning the Games championships since 2001. In the fixtures, match day 1 is with handball. The defending champion of the Games, Ndejje University, will go against Strathmore University male team at 9 a.m. Chambogo against Kampala University male team at 10:30. Kenyatta University against Ndejje University female team at noon. Victoria University against Kenya Methodist University female team at 2 p.m. and Makerere University against Kenyatta University male team at 3:30 p.m. in Bombo. Kenya Methodist University hockey team will play against Makerere University at noon at NCS Grounds, Lugogo. While in female netball at 9:30, Kampala University will go against Adi University. University of Dodoma will go against Kenyatta University. At 10:30, Chambogo University will go against University of Nairobi. Ndejje University against Islamic University of Uganda. At 2:30, All Saints University will go against Gulu University. Bishop Stewart against Victoria University. At 3:30, Busitema University will go against UCU. Mountain of the Moon will go against Mountain of Kenya. Finally, Islamic University of Uganda will go against Mountain of the Moon. Volleyball will happen at 8 a.m. where UCU will compete with Kenyatta University, Adi University with Kiss University, Makerere with Gulu, while at 10 a.m. Chambogo will face Bishop Stewart, Ndejje will face Kampala University, and University of Nairobi will compete with YMCA. Sala Chirabo, live at 8.
Now sports. Mbarara City moved to top of the FUFA Big League after their win of 1-0 against Chitara. This was at Kacheka Stadium on the 15th of December. Al-Shilan Chiranda has the details.
Henry Chitegenyi scored the all-important goal in the 81st minute to ensure that his side picked up maximum points on the day. The win for Mbarara City saw them leapfrog Kitara FC, who were on top before Thursday's encounter. They are now on 22 points after 10 games and remain the only unbeaten team this season. For Kitara, it was another poor outing for them as they suffered a second loss in the season. The opening 45 minutes at Kacheka saw a goalless scoreline as the two sides barely created clear-cut chances. After the break, the two had a share of chances as they started opening up. Patrick Kadu and John Chisache came closer to scoring for the visitors. On the other hand, Kitara goalkeeper Farouk Yahweh pulled a couple of saves to deny the visitors. Kitara's pair of Edson Agondeze and leading scorer Kadu were silenced throughout the day as they barely threatened. And within 9 minutes to play, Chitegenyi broke the deadlock after Kitara failed to defend from a corner. His goal was his 10th this season and is among the league's top scorers. The victory ensured that Mbarara City moved to the top and is now on 22 points, 2 ahead of Kitara. For Kitara, it was another poor outing for them as they suffered a second defeat of the season. They dropped to the second position and remain on 20 points after 10 games so far. Elsewhere, Chetum FC won 2-1 against Jinja North United, Lugazi FC won 1-0 against Boma FC, NEC FC won 5-0 against Northern Gateway FC, Kataka won 4-0 against Karo Karunji, Calvary FC won 3-1 against Adjumani, Police FC won 3-0 against Soroti FC, and Ndejje University FC lost 1-2 against Luwero United. Ali Sharan Kiranda, Alan Gamoli, live at 8.
Uganda now is leading the Tri-Nation Cup that is happening in Rwanda at Gahanga Cricket Stadium, following a comprehensive win over Rwanda on Friday. Ashlan Chiranda has the details.
Uganda beat Rwanda Cricket by 97 runs on Friday morning to maintain their table lead at the inaugural edition of the East Africa Tri-Nation T20 Cup with 9 points from the 5 games played so far. Happening at the Gahanga International Ground in Kigali, the tournament features men's teams from Rwanda, Uganda and Tanzania who are in preparation for the upcoming Africa Finals next year in Namibia towards the qualification for the 2024 ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Simon Sesazi and Brian Masava led the way for the Cricket Queens, scoring a half-century of 42 balls and 34 runs of 23 not out respectively as Uganda demolished the hosts Rwanda. Rwanda would later return from the innings break to chase down Uganda's 153 for 7, with Tuyisinje scoring 29 of 24 balls before being bowled out by Juma Miyaji and his teammate Eric enduring an early exit on the wicket. The Cricket Cranes are winners of the T20 Africa Cup, a championship they won by 8 wickets against Tanzania in September, and will now seek to add the East Africa Tri-Nation Cup to this year's victories. The team's assistant coach Jackson Ogwang hopes his charges can keep the tempo for the next 9 matches as well. He also talks of the team's performance as a huge step in the right towards winning the series.
It's a brilliant start to the tournament for the boys. We have won 5 out of 5 and that's a very big positive in the right direction. Yes, they have played well. The last 5 games we have amassed close to 600 runs in this game so far, and we are happy with the progress. Yes, today was kind of different, and what I would say that is part of the process. We would not play on the same kind of wicket every day. So on tough conditions like what we encountered today, we had to adjust. Of course, we have been playing a very positive cricket, but again, the smartness came in today whereby we would not go entirely out hitting the ball. We had to adjust and run in between the wicket. But we knew if we get close to 140, that would be a defendable score for us.
Uganda's Simon Sesazi currently tops the batsman chart with 133 runs, averaging 33.3 from 4 innings, followed by Tanzania's Abik Ramesh Patwa at 114 runs from 3 innings. Man of the match Henry Senyondo was prolific.
My plan was to bowl to apply more pressure, because the more I bowl more dot balls, more pressure comes to the batsman. Ball to stump and ball get wickets for the team. As like I said earlier, back home we've been practicing a lot our processes and planning how to bowl this kind of wickets. So today that's a second nature.
In the other games played, with 13 runs, Uganda edged past Tanzania on Thursday evening in Game 5, with old guard Roger Mukasa finishing as man of the match after missing a century by only 11 runs. In the Kenya's Women T20 International Tournament, the Victoria Pearls finished the first round unbeaten after defeating tournament favourites Tanzania by 6 wickets. Ali Sharan Kiranda, live at 8.
Thank you so much, our dear viewers. My name is Robert Maseruka, and we are straight from the studios of Ndejje University TV. Let us meet tomorrow on the same station and in the same time. Thank you, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
The biggest East African University Sports Festival is here. Over 70 universities, 20 sport disciplines, 3,000 athletes, 100 past fixtures on the card, and 1 East African champion in 5 days. The 12th edition of the East African University Games will be hosted at Ndejje University from the 16th to 21st December 2022. The East African University Games will run under the theme, Strengthening the Integration of Eastern Africa University Education through University Sports. Proudly brought to you by Federation of Eastern Africa University Sports, in conjunction with Association of Uganda University Sports, Ndejje University, and Ndejje University TV, your true source of knowledge and wisdom. Coming soon.
Thoughts and what we say has defined life today. Life is what you make by what you listen to, what you see, and what you decide. The Light Talk with Sharon Talia, alongside with a beautiful lady, Sharon Ivy, only on Ndejje University Television every Friday at 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and every Monday at 9 a.m. Don't miss.
Never ever come home. Never come home.
Coming soon.
Oh, Uganda, ensi tulisa. Awizoba n'ettaka elikuziri obulungi bw'enzoka ya Afrika.
When I was young, my father was a farmer, plus my mother.
Tell us that land should be looked at as something which is very good, and land is a part of life, that you can never live without land. When I grew up, I was introduced to cotton to grow it, but there was no seminars. We could plant anyhow we wanted to plant because we were not told how to preparing land earlier.
Some of us never had a job. It's not easy also to be at home without working.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a vuvuzela and a dashiki.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 plates of unkwabi and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me sauce mulmulda,
2 plates of unkwabi
and a partridge in a pear tree.
Attends, ça c'est quoi ça? Nous on n'est pas habitués à ça quoi. Noël, nous on ne chante pas comme ça. C'est quoi ces histoires là?
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 crested crayons,
sauce mulmulda,
2 plates of unkwabi and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 fresh gold chains,
4 pássaros coloridos,
sauce mulmulda,
2 plates of unkwabi and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 Versace rings, couple of things, come me love him. Me different with anything that him brings. Sure.
5 fresh gold chains,
4 pairs of J's, sauce mulmulda,
2 plates of unkwabi
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
7 plates of jollof. Wait. Not just any jollof, I mean Ghanaian jollof, because everybody's comparing Ghanaian jollof to Nigerian jollof. It's not like that. Ghanaian jollof is better than Niger. It's like the best jollof ever.
5 fresh gold chains,
4 pássaros coloridos,
sauce mulmulda,
2 plates of unkwabi and
a partridge in a pear tree. Siku 8 kabla ya Christmas, Mpenzi amenipa zawadi, amenipa saa ya dhahabu.
7 plates of jollof,
6 days of Pagme,
5 fresh gold chains,
4 pássaros coloridos,
mulmulda,
2 plates of unkwabi
and